Welcome all my YouTube people. We are back up at Splunge, Mississippi. Yes, it's a place, Splunge, S-P-L-U-N-G-E. Look it up on the map, Google it, it's there. Anyhow, we are up on this job. This is 16 acres that we're cutting off of one side of the track. You look way over there, you see that shooting house over there. We cut that job in 2012. Matter of fact, that is the job we were cutting when we had the 830, the Tiger Cat L830 delivered to us. This 16 acres is on the other side of that job over there, and there's a big creek that separates it. Well, they didn't want to cut. We needed to cut this 16 acres. They didn't want to push a road in over there, put a bridge in across the creek. Granted, they have portable bridges they can put in. So 3 years later, they all of a sudden decide they want to cut this 16 acres. So we come back up here to cut this 16 acres. Well, all this over here, this property over here, there's one landowner that owns 15,000 acres here and is turned over. They have a long-term timber lease on it. Well, the timber lease is coming up and they have already turned that back over to the property owner, so they could not come in from that away. So what we did is they want us to come in through a private landowner. That's what we're doing now. And this guy, very, very particular. You see the flag, he's got this little trail going in and out of here. And then when we get done, they have got to build him a new road in here just to cut this freaking 16 acres over here. Make no sense, man. A lot of stuff that gets done don't make no sense. So that's just an update. We're almost done with this thing. We were in here the other day, come up, rained on us. It ain't even no more been raining 5 seconds hardly, and one of our guys comes up, man, y'all can't be in here, y'all can't be working when it's wet in here. You know, screaming, you know, freaking out and everything. Wasn't screaming, just freaking out, scared we're gonna tear everything up. Well, and the other part is this has got to be cut before October the 1st too. So, but we're almost done with it. We've only been here just since Tuesday. Today's Friday. Today's September 11th, 2015 is what it is. But so I mean, we hadn't been here. We're almost done with it already. And but we've got. This is basically, this Splunge area is our home away from home. We have pretty much just about cut solid up here since 2010, and off and on all the way back to 2003, but almost solid since 2010. So I hadn't done anything update wise. Y'all all know, I know y'all probably been chomping at the bit, wanting to know something about the Canada deal, going up to Canada last week. Yep, I went to Canada, I survived it, and all that good stuff. And made it back, got back Thursday night. Some of y'all follow me on Facebook and know that and everything. Well, I don't have anything from Canada. I do have some video, but not anything inside the factory. And I'm gonna hop up my loader here in just a second. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. So I went to Canada and went up there on a Monday, came back on a Thursday. We had meetings a couple of days and things like that. They would not allow none. They wouldn't even allow us to take cell phones back here in the back or anything like that. And I really don't blame them. They have allowed us before when I've been up there to take pictures back in 2011, and then the other time in 2012 we could take pictures up there, and I did. I got some pictures when I was up there then, and of course that was with permission and everything, but what's going on now, they wouldn't allow us to do that. But it's still going to be a little while before anybody gets to see the machine, the public gets to see them and things like that. They're talking about, you know, late next year before they're able to take orders and things such as that on those machines. But I remember when we were in the very first meeting in January of 2011, I was up there. The discussion was, hey, you've got a great product right now, and they do. The John Deere swing machines they're in a league of their own, and you got a great product. Let's not go backwards. Let's continue forward. Let's not back up and get worse instead of getting better, which that's the name of the game with anything. So when we got up there, I'll say this, they did not go backwards. I think we all were. There were probably about 40 of us total up there. I imagine between there was 4 of us that were operators, like me, myself, kind of owner-operator kind of deal, and quite a few dealer guys there, and a lot of Deere folks, a bunch of Deere folks. So, gonna be good. Gonna be good. I liked a lot. Everybody liked what they saw. I really liked what I saw and everything. So the future is gonna continue going like it is, and everything. And so that's a good thing. But I did shoot some film while I was up there. Some stuff, different stuff. Went out to a site where they're gonna have the big logging show up there next September of 2016. So I'm going to put that together. I hadn't watched any of that film yet to see how it turned out or anything. I got to throw it all in the editor, but this is really the first video that I've shot since I've been back. I had a bunch stockpiled on the on YouTube, and I've done released all of them. So I'm fixing to go ahead and throw this one on my phone and then upload it to YouTube right now and get it on there so y'all have something to watch so you can see what it is, but and do that. But you think about this, when you're designing machines, when you're doing anything with a machine, whether it's a machine, a car, vehicle, whatever it is, logging equipment for instance, these machines are ran all over the world. They run them everywhere, from every one end of the world to the other, and everybody runs them differently. No two people run them the same, and so they have to build a machine that will kind of work across the board for everybody, because they can't just build a machine for just us, TDK, or for whoever logging company that there is out there. If they built one for each machine, they would never be able to make it like that. And then you think about, look around this cab here behind me, just this metal bar here, this post right here, and then think about the whole machine. Just think, somebody engineered that on a computer, somebody designed it, and then it had to be tested and all that. And then you just look at every little crazy wheel that you can see, and then there's a lot of stuff that you can't see, and there is a ton of stuff that goes into building one of these machines. I mean, just sit back, look at it, look at your cab, and just think about it for a minute. A lot of stuff goes into them, and my hat's off to those guys that do the designing and all that stuff. There's some good folks and all. I found out a couple things too. I found out I'm well known, that's for dang sure. There wasn't hardly anybody up there that didn't know who I was when I got up there, or had heard or seen at least one or two of my videos. I handed out a lot of cards there, in the airports, on the airplanes, all around. I've even got feedback from people, complete strangers that I handed my cards to, who've already watched my videos and commented on them and things like that. So that was pretty neat. And it was kind of funny with some of the John Deere engineers up there. They said, well, we know exactly what you think about our engines. You said they suck. And I'm like, yeah, they pretty much do. The 6.8 liter does and everything. But And I have a right to that. You know what I mean? I mean, if I spend, you know, $500,000 on a machine, you know, and the engine only lasts 6,000 to 7,000 hours, I mean, I have a right to complain about it and fuss about it. I'm putting it on YouTube, you know, build something better, and I'll praise it. You know what I mean? Like these machines here, these are good machines. I like them and everything. So that's pretty good. But I'm just gonna do a little update and, you know, just keep things going like what we're going and all. So y'all be good, comment, rate, subscribe. Probably take me another week or so to get the Canada video out. I'm a little bit limited on time right now, but I'll get it out just as quick as I can and get out there where y'all can see it. But like I said, it's not going to be anything about the machine, and I'm not going to tell nothing about them or nothing like that, because they wouldn't be happy with me. They would chop me pretty good. So y'all be good, take care, y'all have a good weekend. We'll see y'all later.